The gospel, conviction or convenience? There was a time when gospel music was not a matter of attractiveness. It was a reflection of the life you were called to live. If you sang it, it was not because you wanted fame or a platform. It was because you were consecrated, often in the choir, with a life of discipline and dedication behind your voice. But today, the tone has shifted. Gospel music has been refined, softened, and packaged to sound more appealing. God is no longer portrayed first as the Almighty, Holy One to be revered, but as a friend, a buddy, someone we can make room for two with. The melodies are compelling, the lyrics sound like anthems, but often the core instruction, the call to holiness, to repentance, to transformation, is watered down. This shift is not just in music, it is in the pulpit. We quote lines like, "Come as you are," which is true, but often omit the second half, "Don't stay as you are." The result? Congregations filled with people who were never fully convinced of the love of God, never broken by the cross, never transformed by truth. Instead, they were enticed by the aesthetics of the building, the charisma of the preacher, or the atmosphere of the service. And now we see the consequences: scandals, shallow faith, believers who walk away at the slightest trial, stories that bring reproach to the church, all because what was offered was convenience, not conviction. Sometimes I sincerely wonder if this gospel of Christ, as we know it, may one day be snuffed out. And I can already hear the response: God forbid. Yes, God forbid. For Christ himself promised that his word will never pass away. Yet we must also admit something is wrong. The question we must ask ourselves is this: are we proclaiming a gospel that saves or a gospel that sells?